Hello and welcome back to Today in the NBA, where we are going to go over Day 2 of NBA Summer League. Now to start off with the Golden State Warriors versus the Charlotte Hornets. In this game, the big story for me was how much Brandon Miller struggled. He shot 2 for 4 from the field, not terrible efficiency, but he only took 4 shots. He did have 7 assists, which is very, very good, especially for what everyone thought that he would be coming out of college. The big thing for him though was how much he struggled on defense, having 8 personal fouls. He also had 4 turnovers. Now Nick Smith Jr. however played well. He shot 6 for 13 from the field, had 14 points, had 5 boards and 4 assists. Now for the Warriors side, I thought Brandon Podziemski was fantastic. He shot 7 for 14 from the field and 2 for 6 from 3. He did only shoot 1 of 4 from the free throw line however, but I don't think that's a big deal. He also had 4 boards, 5 steals, a block, and an assist. However, his passing this game was absolutely fantastic. He just does everything well. He's a good scorer, good shooter, good rebounder, good passer, good defender. He can handle the ball. He can do pretty much everything you need him to. And I think that when the time for the regular season and the preseason finally rolls around, Brandon Podziemski is going to be an amazing fit on this Warriors team. Another player that played well was Lester Quinones, who had 21 points, 2 rebounds and 3 assists on good efficiency, 50% from the field and 56% from 3. Now hopefully for the Warriors' next Summer League game, we see Trayce Jackson-Davis play, as he did just sign a deal with the Warriors. Now for the next game of the day, we had the Memphis Grizzlies versus the OKC Thunder. For the Grizzlies, Jake LaRavia was standout, shooting 9 for 18 from the field and 4 for 9 from 3. He had 25 points, 3 boards, 2 steals. He was amazing, being the Grizzlies' leading scorer and by far their best player. David Roddy, who was great last week, struggled big time, only shooting 2 for 12 from the field. Kenneth Lofton was also a big player last week. He struggled again this week, only getting 4 boards and only shooting 5 for 16 from the field. I thought against Chet Holmgren he would have absolutely destroyed him, but no, he definitely struggled. Now something else to mention for the Memphis Grizzlies was Gregory Jackson II, who had 8 points on 3 of 4 from the field and 2 of 3 from 3, along with 5 boards. He was pretty good and was also a solid defender this game. I would definitely like to see him get more minutes in later Summer League games. For the Thunder side, Chet Holmgren did struggle a bit this game, shooting 0 of 4 from 3 and 3 for 8 from the field. He did have 11 boards and 3 blocks though. Ousmane Dieng, great, he played very well, 5 for 10 from the field, 6 boards, 2 assists and 2 blocks with 13 points. Now the Thunder's leading scorer for this game was Tre Mann, who had 28 points. However, this was because there was no Jalen Williams out of Santa Clara playing, as he was quite clearly too good to be playing in Summer League. Tre Mann shot 10 for 14 from the field, had 4 boards and 2 assists. He was incredible, being pretty much unstoppable, while also having the defensive assignment of the Memphis Grizzlies' best player in Jake LaRavia. Next up, we have the San Antonio Spurs versus the Los Angeles Lakers. As I'm recording this, there's about 3 minutes left to go on the fourth, but the Spurs are playing incredibly well. Julian Champagnie, 47% from the field, 50% from 3, 26 points, 5 boards. Malachi Branham, 48% from the field, 50% from 3, 30 points, 5 boards. Blake Wesley, 16 points, 75% from the field, 6 boards, 5 assists. Dominique Barlow, 0 of 5 from the field, 6 boards, 6 assists, 3 blocks. They are playing incredibly well. Now for the Lakers side, Max Christie is really showing out here. 54% from the field, 80% from 3, 25 points, 4 boards, 4 assists. Cole Swider, 4 of 7 from 3, 16 points. Colin Castleton playing very well, 6 of 9 from the field, 17 points. Jalen Hood-Schifino, second leading scorer on the Lakers, 8 for 17 from the field, has run the show most of the night, has 4 assists and a steal while playing great defense. This has been a great game for all of the young players on the court. Next up, we have the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Utah Jazz. To start off, for the 76ers, no one really stood out, but the whole team was great. In fact, there were 6 players that scored in double digits, these being Ricky Council IV, Javonte Smart, Philip Petrusev, Jaquavion Smith, Jaden Springer, and DJ Stewart. All of these guys didn't really do it efficiently except for Javonte Smart and Philip Petrusev, but still, it was a good game and the Sixers played well and definitely deserved to win this one. Now for the Jazz, they were in a pretty similar boat. They had 5 players that scored in double digits, these being Luka Samanic, Vernon Carey, Ochai Agbaji, Keontae George, and Colby Ross. Ochai Agbaji, 6 for 17 from the field, not great, but 4 for 8 from 3, pretty good, along with 3 blocks and a steal. However, he did manage to foul out of this game somehow, which is amazing, as in Summer League, you can get 10 fouls before you're fouled out. Keontae George played well. He shot 5 for 10 from the field and 3 for 5 from 3, along with 4 assists. Overall, the Jazz played well and they put up a good fight. I just hope that for the Las Vegas Summer League, we can see some Taylor Hendricks minutes. And finally, for the last game of the day, we had the Miami Heat versus the Sacramento Kings. For the Heat, they were led in scoring by Nikola Jovic, who's looked really good in the Summer League. He shot 6 for 13 from the field and 3 of 5 from 3. At some points in this game, he was just putting his head down and scoring, mostly towards the end of the fourth quarter, but when he was doing that, he was very, very hard to stop. Another good player for the Heat was Jamal Cain, who had 17 points and 6 rebounds, 7 for 10 from the field and 1 of 1 from 3. Now for the Sacramento Kings, we had Keon Ellis with 12 points, shooting 4 for 8 from the field. He looks good pretty much every Summer League. Neemias Queta, again, like he does every Summer League, being a great defender, an impactful defender with 9 points and 9 boards. Now for the star of the show, and someone who probably shouldn't be playing in Summer League, we have Keegan Murray, who shot 11 of 20 from the field, 6 of 11 from 3, shot 15 free throws, and had 41 points. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe that is the new Summer League record for most points in a game. Keegan Murray, he's a good player. There's no doubt about it. He's definitely improved his off-the-bounce game. He was hitting some nice step backs, and I think that what he's showing is very promising for the upcoming season. Anyway, that does it for today's video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.